Hi, I'm Pharaoh, and today I'm going to do my abandoned save, which last time was almost a disaster. So let's hope it goes a bit better this time. I'm equally half asleep as I was last time as well, so that doesn't necessarily bode well, but we will see how that goes. And from memory, I was just kind of getting started after having died the first time. I don't remember if I've even been to a second system yet. Hi, Ignition. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling well. Right, so let's work out where we are and what's going on. Let's get him a ship first. Remember, I just built a base. I'm still in the first system. I haven't even been to all the planets yet. Possibility of uranium if I haven't already got it. I don't know these two at the moment. Good to hear you're feeling all right. Right, I believe I put my base computer in one of these, probably the empty one. Yes, there it is, tucked at the back. I usually put it right at the front, but obviously I wanted to use this lovely desk and sit in this lovely chair that you can't sit in. Quite like that colour, that's really quite nicely textured. I think I've got everything in here. Yep. So I guess the first thing to do is to at least visit those other two planets. I know we can scan them and see details, but we probably have to do that manually each time we load a save, so that's a bit new at the moment, that feature, so I'm not sure exactly. So planet there. That's contaminated. We've already got that one. That's caustic. So that's undiscovered, and that is abandoned. Great. It's as good a place as any. I don't know. It's just a habit. Ignition. It's tucked out the way. It kind of feels like a base rather than just being plopped on the floor. I wasn't planning on building much of a base because obviously this will eventually be a Corvette save. Sometimes build around the what they called kind of prefab things to make it part of the base, so it kind of gives you a head start on the base looking like something. Although I would sometimes start tagging myself onto the building, but with abandoned buildings, I mean, I guess I could use the building exploit to get the eggs. I don't usually do that. But seeing as I died getting eggs last time, if I want to get eggs, I might be tempted. Well, as we're right here with some copper, I might as well land. Oops. What am I doing? See, now I've got the opposite. I'm going into the going into the quick menu thinking about stopping, which is what you would do with a Corvette. Whereas before I was accidentally landing in my Corvette, so you can't win. Probably have some copper already, I can't remember. It's difficult to remember exactly what I did after the... I don't think I'd got very far with this. How many... I can't easily check how many hours. Hi, Jibusite. Am I going to the center of the galaxy? Potentially. The way I would usually, if I was doing this, say, for my own entertainment, then I would literally travel to the center of the galaxy. I wouldn't use portals, for instance. So it's not like I would make it my priority. I do have a maximum settings permasave that I went to the center of the galaxy with, and I did it via the black hole route with a really good distance hyperdrive explorer. So I did the route where you go to a black hole, go through that, then go to your maximum walk distance to find the next black hole, or the furthest black hole you can reach, and then go through that black hole and slowly but surely work your way to the middle of the galaxy. So, I mean, potentially. I mean, considering I died in the first attempt, I have no idea whether I'd even get there, so... I'm kind of just interested to start with as to how abandoned mode works out with a Corvette. And in the first version of this, I actually just immediately got a Corvette. That's the first priority I had. Can't resist because everything's just so easy to hop here. Have I got the advanced mining laser? No, I haven't. So I'll have to resist unless I've got the... I haven't even got the blueprint yet. So yeah, so where was I? So what I thought I would do this time, because I died quite quickly, I thought this time I would kind of get a decent start before I start getting the Corvette parts. But, I mean, a Corvette, theoretically, could have a pretty good maximum hyperdrive distance. So you could use it in a similar way that you did an Explorer black hole route. It's just... with a controller, these can be a little bit awkward to pinpoint. Violent planet. Might just pop down and then take off again. There's nothing there I really want. And then I guess a matter of going to the next system, getting onto the anomaly. I don't think... let me just check a sec. I don't know why I went out. I don't think any of these had any fauna. Oh, this one had fauna. Did I leave the underground? Is that where I was? Okay. Yeah, that one's got none. So it's just that one at the moment, unless this happens to have fauna. Thinking in terms of nanites. Coffee's good. I need it at the moment. I need to wake up a bit. I just want to touch down and take off. There's nothing here I really want. Unless there's fauna here, of course. Well, that's handy. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ignition. But I'm too into caffeine. There's no way I could just stop. And I really like my coffee. Don't know if there's anything that's really worth buying early on. I haven't got much space in my exosuit. I now have no space in my exosuit. Yeah, not an awful lot of space in there either. I can, it may be worth selling things like get relics. If they get any money at all. Let's see. Do we think we're ever going to own a space station? No, I don't think we ever are. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did something equivalent. So some kind of space building. So it's not completely out of the question. But I just don't think we'll get the ability to take over specific space stations. We want to make some of that into sodium nitrate while we're here. I stupidly attacked some... well, I went for some whispering eggs. I think I temporarily forgot I was in abandon mode with maximum setting aggression. This is maximum settings except for the inventory, just because I just don't want to be bothered with the really, really reduced inventory. So it's kind of the standard... survival inventory as opposed to the harsher one, because I don't really find juggling inventory fun, as you can see right now as I'm trying to juggle my inventory, which is a bit of a boring thing to watch on a screen. Okay, we can move those microprocessors. At least it's not too bad weather here, so I'm not having to run in and out of the storm. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way now. Right, that in there. That in there. Perks I probably do need. Plugnium I probably don't need. That I probably don't need. Oxygen, carbon. Should be looking around as well. Got to get into new habits for this mode. Kind of tempted to go and get the berry technology. much oxygen I currently carrying. Oops. Don't know why I decided to run around on this planet. But I have now, so... It's quite dark here now. This one's more likely to have the... Neither of them seem to have anything on them. Nope, neither of them. I mean, at the moment, my plans are trying to get to kind of get to the next system. So I haven't really got any further plans on that yet. At some point, when I get a Corvette, then silver and gold might be handy, but I don't need to buy it yet. But that's a nice amount, to be honest. Right, let's get off this planet. It's not a good place to be. Guess I might as well go to the space station. Can't remember if I've been there at all. Got slightly more uranium. We'll use some then. Recharged. Technology recharged. Probably need a bit more of that. I haven't got anything else yet. Or have I? No. How much space have I got? A little bit. The station override. I just don't feel that station override is related to taking over a space station. It's just that for years, people used to say, if only we could build in space stations. And when the station override came along, I feel like that's what everybody just jumped to the conclusion that it was going to be. I've always felt that it was much more likely to be something related to multiplayer. Perhaps some kind of minor hub ability to just say, I have ownership of this system and therefore can control who builds there or what gets put there. But they haven't. See, this is all part of my big theory that for the 10th anniversary they're working towards an overhaul of multiplayer, which we don't know if that's true or not. But if they were, that would be something they would potentially need to worry about, as if they have small hubs, whether you'd be able to have some kind of administrative access to the system in some way. Got a few hyperclusters, which is what I was after. But, I mean, it's just a crazy theory at the moment, until we see more evidence that they might be thinking about working out multiplayer. But Corvettes do kind of hint that multiplayer's on their mind. I presume I probably have been here already, but because I don't remember, I might as well check. Looks like I haven't. Okay. That's all. How much space have I got? 2 slots should be okay. Exosuit expansion straight away. Thank you very much. But it's not going to let me do it here. Is it just not registered yet? Okay. We'll maybe do that later. Base, that's what I was going to do. Hi John, not seen you for a little while. From everything I've researched, they don't work anywhere except live stations. But when you say work, I mean they don't do an awful lot. What do you mean by work? Oh, sorry. I thought you... we were just talking about station overrides. I just thought you'd found something weird about station overrides, which would have been far more interesting and exciting than exosuit expansions, obviously. She's not a nice, not a bad little spot to put things down. So I need some magnetized ferrite and some carbon nanotubes. Chromatic metal and magnetized ferrite. Chromatic metal and silicate powder. Chromatic metal and tritium. So that's, I've got that obviously. Chromatic metal and dihydrogen. How much chromatic metal do I have? 74, so I'm going to make a bit more of that anyway. See, I really am juggling right now. I need to get rid of some stuff. Get rid of that. It's only one. Possibly take that with me. So I'll put... They're not going to work here anyway, so I might as well put those in there. Put that through first. Armored clan. Interesting. One space in my exosuit. Where is it? Should have marked it. Or did I mark it? Delete that one. I've got plenty of that for now. Something else to sell, I guess. They have a heartbeat now. They always had a heartbeat. Guess I should think about getting to the next system. So the chromatic metal is going to be needed. How am I doing here? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so I just need... Let's grab this first. Plenty of carbon. I hate small refiners. Seems like reasonably nice weather here. What is it? It's mostly calm. I don't think the weather will change much based on the starter system. Ow, I didn't spot that one. Never approach it when it's on a hill. It's my new rule. Nearly hurt me. It's harder to judge distances. So got that. What was I up to? Antimatter, that's right. Alright, let's get this out of the way, then at least we'll be able to expand our exosuit. What did I hit then? No idea. They're the only one in range. And there's one there. What am I in? I'm in... So I want to go to Viking, really, because we might get a better multi-tool. He said going to Viking. Okay, I thought I'd made a mistake then. Right. Let's first of all get these two, if they work in here. I'm not sure if they will. Once I'm in the interface, I'm sure they will. Yes, there was a recent change to the way these worked in normal space stations, talking about activating these. In normal space stations, when you go to that and you've already selected it, it now does actually have an extra selector. So that will... Let's give myself one there. So it's come straight out, so that's going to be no good. Where's the other one? There it is. Nothing else here. Right. Well, I mean, I would say that makes it a little bit harder in abandoned mode. Is that might even have been deliberate. It means you have to explore more. I mean, if you're playing abandoned mode and you're not going from planet or system to system, then I don't know what you're really doing, because there's not much more point to the game than exploring. First things first, let's get my appearance sorted out. Let's put that on because it's quite nice. Now they've actually given us all the things that we've unlocked. It's really nice. You don't have to start updating everything. What are we going to go for? Didn't mean to leave. I wish there was a don't leave option if you press the wrong button. Alright, where are we? Backpack, definitely backpack. I want to make it look quite vanilla to start with, just because if I come into this save, I'll know it's this save. Streamlined, retro. Let's go for retro. I haven't used that for ages. Right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's giving me the option, but the selection isn't quite right. So maybe that's what's happening. Let's wait until that goes off the screen. Maybe there's a... Because I just saw it flash up for a brief second. We can't even use exosuit expansions and we're a bit stuck. Any suggestions? I'm pressing X quite a lot. Try first person. That's not a bad call. And have I got the button set up? Not yet. So let's do that. Just don't think it's going to work. Maybe reload. We've got 4 salvage data. Medium refiner might not be a bad idea. So I could save for that instead of going for something else. Have I got any nanits at all? Yes, I've got a few. Well, there are only abandoned stations. I'm playing abandoned mode, so we've tried the only 2 options now. Let's try a reload. Let's go to my ship and reload there. Check this while we're here. Yeah, I'm out of options if reload doesn't work. Unless when we go back to abandoned stations that we've already been to, it allows us to use them. So I'll try that after this. Oh, actually. Well, there's no NPCs now, are there? See, I'm so unused to abandoned mode. I'm thinking, oh, I could go and claim some rewards, but of course I can't. Right, come on, just work. Aha! Well, I thought we were getting there then with the hologram popped up, but no. So this indicates more likely to be a bug now. I was thinking it could be a feature, but no. That seems unlikely that you wouldn't even be able to do it in the anomaly. Right, so let's go back to the first station. Nope, we're just gonna... I mean, at the moment, there's no point even having them. Yeah, we're a bit stuffed for that. Can't pick anything up in here because I've just... Oh, that was past 3, of course. That's... Well, you were proven right. It looks like you were proven right, Ignition. Unless they're just deciding to be much, much meaner about... but then why would they give out exosuit expansion units in the first... And why is the number slowly going up? Something's going wrong here. There seems to be some kind of bug, I think, because I only had 2. I think I only had 1. Then I accessed the system and I got another one. And then something weird. Let's see what happens if I just jump again. I haven't looked anywhere in this system yet, but it won't hurt to have one system of each race, maybe. Actually refueled yet.
Technology recharged.
It's certainly frustrating me with that increase in number. Let's see if it goes up to 4 when I access the next one. Or actually, maybe I'm picking them up. I'm just not paying that close attention to... I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'll go straight to the thing without opening any yellow boxes. I also noticed in the anomaly, it looked like the selection thing was for select option was just popped up for a split second. So I'm going to try and keep my finger, well, I don't know if I'll be able to keep my finger on X, but I'm going to try and skip out and skip straight back into it. Nope. I have my finger on X straight away. Right, did it go up? Yes, it's gone up every time I'm using it. Oh no, did I just get it from there? Can someone confirm whether I just got it from that yellow box? Because I accidentally selected the yellow box and wasn't paying attention. That hasn't proven that one. Right, but I do have a storage augmentation now. So let's get that going. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're just giving me one extra each time I use it, but I'd need to rewind, and I can't, obviously, while I'm watching. I suppose I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not used to what you can buy and what you can't buy and what's not. What's worth buying and what isn't worth buying. So I would say nothing was worth buying there, except maybe occasionally metal plating. Yeah, it does seem like something Grabnut might do. If they mess up, then he will take advantage. It's fair enough. I have an anomaly detector. I'm not really going to make use of that, so I might as well. There's nothing specific I want to use it for. Might as well use it rather than delete it. Great, I get an Atlas word. See, in my thoughts that maybe the... I don't think you can shoot these, can you? In my thoughts that maybe the abandoned mode needs like a minimal story of some kind. There could be an option to play the story through to the point where you can make the universe not abandoned again. That could be a nice story. So you choose whether you wanted to do it or not. How much dioxide do I have? Not a lot. So no, I think there's a rock that looks a little bit like a... I guess I'll find a building to land at. That won't work. That light green, I couldn't hardly see it on the blue. Yes, we got 4 now. Excellent. So what have we got? 1 rare underground. Of course there would have to be a rare underground. Let's just see if it pops. As good a place as any to find it. Hi Wolfheart, good to see you. From Google. Well, we know that from experience now, so... But yes. At least other people have confirmed it too. They were working last time I was playing, I'm sure. It was a little while ago, so it might have been a different patch. Maybe I should check the experimental branch. At least I'm actually able to get some cave mode. This last cave I didn't have any. What am I doing here? Yeah, sodium's okay. Cobalt would be okay, but I've actually got quite a lot of it. Silver, that's interesting. I left my portable refiner, so I'd have to make another one. It wouldn't be a hardship though. 130. That could be it. That's not going to be it. Rare ground, rare ground, rare underground. Could be. Could be. Except the cave's going downwards, so it's probably not. Maybe. Ah, that's more promising. Right, so we just need rare ground. Oh no, that's just rare ground. Ah. Thought that was definitely it. But of course, that's probably not cave terrain. Nice big cave system. Still ground terrain though. Cave terrain. Where's the cave terrain? There must be some. Let's go back. There was some back here. Where was it? No, that's where I came from. That's the ship direction. Up there. You know me with rare underground fauna. I don't ignore the possibility of getting nanites. So no, it wouldn't be impossible to find. You just keep flying around until you spot points of interest that are near caves, like we've got. I mean, we just landed the first point of interest. Well, yeah, the first point of interest we landed in really had a cave system right next to it. This must have been where we came down from. Ow, I thought it would let me. Right, we're going to have to climb up there more carefully. Direction. Yeah, that is it. Right. No, I haven't got any space, I didn't think so. I won't spend all day looking for it, but also now that night's fallen, I feel like it has a different chance of spawning. There's the other underground, probably. Not underground. Ground. So we just need the rare underground. Is there another cave system? Oops, what's... Is there another cave system here? I should be getting some dioxide. It's not cave terrain over there, is it? Nope. No, dioxide. I should probably get some magnetized ferrite while we're here too. 866. I'm not getting that. 174. That's okay. Hi, Gravnort. We were just discussing whether you would exploit the current issue with let's go back to my ship a second and drop some stuff off if I've got a bit of space. There's an issue with not being able to claim exosuit expansion slots, but every time you try to, it gives you one. So you could build up an entire inventory worth. I don't want to do this. I want to get back to my ship. Right, so we want some space here. They're not useful at the moment. Probably want to do those. Jelly do I have? One. One more slot. Shove that in there. Right, so where was that die? That's me. These usually yield ridiculously large numbers. It's probably going to fill up more than one inventory slot. Yeah, it's used up 4 inventory slots, so there's probably too many. So I'm thinking magnetized ferrite. Maybe check a couple of caves just in case I can get the nanites. seem to remember sulfurine being one of the things you can use to get large amounts of sodium. Doing 478. Only one up to when it says inventory full, really. No, I had slightly more than I need. Okay. Ow. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain to get mods, but we have to do that. That's kind of the whole point of this mode, is to no space there, got one space. Okay. Actually, will it reach my starship? Yes, it will. Must be a damaged machinery inside by the look of it. Still got one space. Nanites. Life form that works or worked in this installation left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and spatial phenomena. In its absence, it struck gold. A beacon was received and a transmission sequence awaits response. It's almost like there could be two options that are the same in this case, but only one would be right because it's randomly assigned them. Feeling a little bit cramped for space, so maybe I'll come back for magnetized ferrite another time if I don't make it. Well, my plan is still to try and get the Corvette relatively early. So I don't really need to worry too much about travelling around once I've got that. But I think my first priority at the moment is probably trying to get some storage. Especially as I can't expand my exosuit properly. Just thought if I could see something spawn in, that'd be worth landing. It's pretty unlikely though. Just not got a landing spot. I feel like there are plenty of cave systems around in this planet. You can just find a landing spot. Right, well that will kind of do. Not ideal, but at least it will take me. It's got caves next to it, and it will take me to a what they called minor settlement. Other side of the planet. No, it's no, it's said it. Showing it over there. I don't know. Don't know why it sometimes points at the ground. I want an actual cave, not just some big hole in the ground. No cave terrain at all. Is that going to have some? That looks like it's got a bit of cave terrain, but it's only at the top. Maybe some up there. And some up there, maybe. And this is great if you want to build a base in a cave. But not if you're looking for rare underground fauna. have a good meal ignition. Right. Let's go to this. Quick look up here before we go. No. No. It's the other side of the planet. It's not too far away. So I'm thinking sell some of this because I've got too much of it. Thinking sell that for now. I could refine that for gold. I've got a bit of gold. I always find these quite interesting because we've got very few falling liquids in this game. I've actually got space. Yes, I have. 2489. Yeah, it's definitely better.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Thermal protection is falling.
Right, I was hoping to come here. It might actually have a bit more cave than this. It's open cave, but not much of it. Any more over there? Hi, Alphys. I feel like the run is still in its very early stages at the moment. I mean, it would be a lot better if I could find this underground creature, because then I would have a few more nanites. I have definitely had the curse of everything having rare undergrounds at it so far. Cave to navigate without using your jetpack. Come on, this is almost a perfect cave compared to earlier. All you have to do is spawn. Not doing great for sodium, so it's probably worth getting a bit. No, actually, I'm not doing as bad as I thought. Need to make some concentrated. Sometimes I wonder if just covering the ground can help with the spawn. am not having any luck with these. Even finding nice open areas like this, I'm not finding any. Or not. Come on, last chance. Last chance to spawn. No, it's not getting. How much have I got now? 16, so I can get a medium refiner. One nearby when we landed. Copper dioxide, magnetite ferrite 700 odd, copper dioxide, copper dioxide. I just missed. So, I thought I came from over there, but maybe I came from over there. There's another building over there. Magnetized ferrite, 748. That's a long way away. That's almost work. Well, that is work. And no space. Do have space for salvage data. Can't spot one though. Why can't I spot one? Oh, there it is.
Thermal protection falling.
No, I didn't find the rare underground, which is frustrating. Night's falling now, though, so there's a good, well, not a good chance, but there's a slight chance that it will spawn as the night falls, and I might reload just to try and get more and more of these texture issues. Oh, I thought night was falling. It's 12:31. It's not falling at all. It's just quite dark. It must be. I'd have thought that would have been a cloud, maybe, but there's not even clouds in the sky. Right, I'll give it a chance to spawn and a reload. I guess those are just sitting there, right next to. I didn't completely do my yeah. That was really not worth it. I thought I had redone my hazard protection. That's damaged.
Technology recharged.
There's only the one there, but we're right next to a shop, so. No, there's more than one. So, one. Right, one more chance for it to spawn. Doesn't look like it's going to spawn. Let's move on. Just to say, got out, there was a creature there, but I don't think it was the right one. Right, let's give it one more landing spot, and then we'll call that one failure for now. We'll come back later. really the landing spot I'm looking for. Has it got cave terrain? Even though these have such a big space, they don't often have caves, but this one does. And another one over there. No, that's subterranean organic. How far away is that? We'll go to that in a minute. Nope. There's a bit of cave terrain here, but no. Why does it keep going to my ship? It seems to be bugged again. They fixed that a couple of times. All the ones that have got oxygen. That one's sodium. I do actually have a bit of space in my just taken up with Pugnium.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
These are sometimes nice places to build bases as well. I think I've got anything I want to sell there. I think it's time to go back to my base, start refining a few things. Maybe get a medium refiner at some point. What have I got? Yeah, I've got enough. Actually, magnetized ferrite. One more look for a nearby one. Copper. Trouble is, it's dark and it's cold. We can come back. If we get a medium refiner, it won't matter as much anyway. I don't want to start a superstition with underground creatures because it will just get worse. It's kind of worth it. Construct an outpost. You get given all the stuff. That could be worth it too. The trouble is we don't really have all of the... It depends what kind of outpost it tries to make you build. I'm not going to go for it now. So look, we currently don't have any in this inventory. We have 4 in the other inventory. I'll claim that. No way of claiming another one. I've still got 4 in that inventory. So it appears it only works if there's... I don't know, well, I think it might only work if there's space in that inventory. So if I'd have had that there, it would have worked, I reckon. We'll find out, because it might have just been me not paying attention to what I had. Should have sold that casing. Space to start getting rid of that though. And we've got 1, 2, 3 spaces there, 4 spaces. So if I put, actually, if I go and spend all of those, that will give me 1 more space. I'll sacrifice that. Give me 2 more spaces. That'll give me another. Probably got enough now, but eight. I don't want to spend them because I've nearly got the large refiners. I suppose if I spend 1, there's no point. Grab the gun and scrap it, absolutely. I am doing that. I just realised as I was looking at it that time that I haven't done it in the other 2. I haven't done it in the other 2 got any space though. Scanner module probably better, isn't it? For the time being, let's put that there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to get some storage. And a better gun. But I have got a Viking system we haven't looked at yet, because we jumped straight away. So let's go there. Yeah, I should have disassembled all the modules, but I'm thinking in terms of going... I'm thinking that I'm delaying too long to freeing up space in my inventory by actually doing some refining. I just want to get to it. No, I won't do it now. Let's go to my base. Let's get these considerations out of my head and focus on one thing at a time. Any plans for Corvette? Yes. Oops. The idea is that I will start looking for a Corvette once I've established a little bit of a setup, and I'm kind of close to that now. I've got a medium refiner, so I've got myself stuck here. Look, I can reach my starship. And I've got some space, so I can just pick that up. So what do I need? I need magnetized ferrite and hydrogen jelly. Is there a space in this system where I can get magnetized ferrite? Yes, there is. So I might go there in a bit. What do I need for these? Got enough magnetized ferrite for the exosuit. Which is the most logical one to go for first? Exosuit or multi-tool? Considering I'm not going to be going for ship for a bit. I guess exocraft could give me some space. Which one? Remind myself what uranium goes to. Ferrite dust. Yeah. Got some. Get rid of that. That takes a few seconds. Yeah, I'm thinking exosuit makes the most sense, considering I could build it now. I suppose I could build both, because I'm going to have enough chromatic metal. Gonna need another. Two more. So, I haven't got a hazmat gauntlet yet. I haven't got an awful lot of protections yet. I haven't got all of the... Really want to get that quite quickly as well. But that's going to be expensive. Probably want to try and get to the refiner. I haven't really got a working multi-tool yet anyway, but advanced mining laser is probably a good idea. Don't start with that, do you? No. So that's probably the best thing to get first. Then obviously the fishing rig, because that's... I guess fishing is actually better in abandoned mode, because at least you can get some nanites from it. 300 maybe for that. I haven't got any space for it yet anyway. That's kind of not worth it yet. $640 left. I'm thinking save it up right this second. Yeah, bait fishing traps wouldn't be a bad idea, because that's relatively hands-off, isn't it? Right, so I've got... I need some more chromatic metal. This is where I need my medium refiner, really. Dihydrogen jelly is not going to be hard, but the magnetized ferrite we are going to have to get some. So what's this planet here? It's the moon, isn't it? Ancient bones, solarium. It's got direct sunlight, so that's absolutely fine for running around on. Require obedience, but that's not a bad thing to have a few sentinels running after you. Might as well build that, just for the sake of it. I haven't got enough carbon. We really are not doing great here. Right, where's our carbon? Up there, that'll do. We scanned that. It's too far away. This will do. Who knew this was cave terrain hidden here? Cobalt. Dihydrogen. How much dihydrogen do we have? 20. Talk about building that was nice. So no, that nanotubes. That's right. Might as well spend them, I suppose. We'll worry about the large refiner in a bit. Is there any point for a signal booster in this mode? Maybe make a bit more carbon before I go. Right, so there is something I'm banging into just behind. There must be an overhang or something. Right. It looks like it'd be a better place to search for magnetized ferrite than that other place, so we'll go here. And we can always get some phosphorus, I guess. I don't think we got any phosphorus yet. Nope. I didn't really. Forgot I scrapped that. I could have sold those. We'll keep an eye out for a place to sell them. Definitely want to sell those as well. Want to sell that really. Yeah, I definitely would probably use cooking at some point. I mean, the normal positive of cooking, of getting nanites, isn't really on the cards. We've got no Chronos, but Does his terminal work? I'm going to have to go and look now. That'll be a weird oversight. Oh no, it's part of his interface, isn't it? It's not on the terminal. He's just got a nutrient processor next to him, hasn't he? Yeah, that's Alphys also. I was thinking for a minute it was a terminal and you can access that thing of Kronos wants this for nanites thing, but I forgot it was actually part of his thing. I mean, I could chuck stuff in there, but then I'd have to build a nutrient processor to get it more handily. It'd be a bit of a pain to use that as storage. Don't leave anything and it won't be there later. You mean don't leave anything running in it? The storage presumably works. While I'm there, what do I need for the sodium nitrate? That was something else I was going to make while I was at my refiner, but we'll worry about the getting the medium refiner first. No planetary fauna. Curious deposit. It's possibly worth it, I guess. There's a lot of effort, but phosphorus. Copper. Might have to actually go and fly to one of these because I'm not finding them in walking distance. I suppose I could go on a bit of an excursion. Ow. Should have just killed it. No, let's go to the next place. Yeah, but I mean, the cook is probably location-based like everything like that, so... can get the medium refiner going, it's possibly then time to start worrying about Corvette parts. Actually, I need to get a better multi-tool. %. Got uranium's not a problem. $491. That's just about worth it. 232. That's even better. It's phosphorus at 211. That's cool. Still haven't got my multi-tool sorted out. Have I got space? Yes, I have. Tried mass farming nanites from runaway mold on 2 saves using a bank of 10 medium refiners. Found out only one of them would retain the contents. The other save lost everything. Weird. Medium refiners are not as... do you mean you're trying to duplicate them? Medium refiners are not as reliable for that. We're just trying to run them and go away and come back. Just thought as there was obviously a cave in this direction, I might as well get my hazard recharged a bit. No, I don't think they're worth it anyway. Curious deposits in harder saves. They're just time sapping. Oops. Got so little space. Anyway. By the time you've done that, you might as well have killed a load of sentinels. Okay, you can't. Killing a load of sentinels doesn't work either, does it? I really have to get my head around abandoned. Nowhere to sell your modules. Right, so how much have I got? Nearly 500. I would wonder if there could be a bit of a trick to using storm lures, choosing a biome that has stormfish that are higher. Well, surely I had something I was going to sell. What was it I was going to sell? Oh, yeah, I was going to sell that. something else. That.
Units received.
Should be my starship anyway. I guess this will. Whoops. A little bit of stuff. Not. Was that? No, it isn't. Yeah, I'm just not going to do lava cores for a bit. Just because I feel a bit stung from last time. I need better shields to feel confident doing it again. And I need a better gun. Which reminds me. I should go. Let's not get distracted. Let's get this medium refiner going. How far away is that? That's fine. Which is why I'm not saying they're going to get me down. I'm just saying I'm going to be prepared this time. Once stung, twice shy. What was I going to say? Yeah, the fact that you don't need that many nanites to get most of the things you need from the anomaly is one of the reasons why I was being so persistent with the fauna. This is underground as well. Rare underground, uncommon underground. So I might have more luck just looking for haven't really pyrite yet. I might have more luck looking for a system that doesn't have rare underground fauna. And I haven't investigated all of the planets in the Viking system, which was where I was thinking of just going, but I want to focus on getting this medium refiner first. And then I guess we're into salvage scrap time. But that'll probably be a separate stream, I reckon, getting the Corvette. And at least we can land because we've got a bit of uranium, so we don't have to spend all of our time just going from landing spot to landing spot, which could speed it up a little bit. So we've got these ready to go. We haven't even touched those yet. Right, so medium refiner, dihydrogen jelly. We've got it over there, but it's just not quite close enough. First things first. Is it nitrogen, oxygen? Haven't done this for a while. Sodium rather, and oxygen. Yes. It doesn't seem particularly worth it, though. Oh, hang on. We've got... I need to remember what I used to do with this. Anybody remember what the recipes are for the sulfurine? There's definitely something we can do. Paraffinium, that's not really what I'm after. I have to look this up. It's definitely something I used to do with sulfurine. It's one of the few of those gases that actually got some use. Well, the only one, I think. Can make selenium out of it with dihydrogen. can make faecium out of it with nitrogen. And you can make paraffinium out of it with all the ferrites. I have a feeling I used to grind it down for selenium at one point, so that's probably not something I want to do right now. You can actually make methane. 3 sulfurine, 3 radon, and 3 nitrogen equals 1 methane. That's interesting. Not particularly interesting in this mode, but... Okay, well, I might just sell that then for now, because I don't really think I'll be using it for much. It'll free up a bit of space. Yeah, but I mean, as I say, we could make paraffinium, but what would I use it for? It's not exactly making an awful lot of money, and it's not taking up much space, so maybe I won't bother yet. I mean, yes, if I get an exocraft, but it's not exactly on my radar. Right, so... Yeah, so use for my pugnium is to make some sodium nitrate. That's one of the ones I would normally do. We're getting a bit of pugnium every now and again. We're not really using it for anything at the moment. So... chuck that in there with a bit of sodium. Is that actually giving me much? Yes, 3. I feel like telling you, letting somebody tell me a knock-knock joke is quite a dangerous thing in a feed, in a stream. Call me suspicious. Besides, I'm pretty sure I've heard it. I've heard most knock-knock jokes. What's the other thing I was going to do? I was going to get rid of all of my... Oh, this is just too far. I'm going to have to move this. It's in the wrong spot. That's better. Which one's this one? Haven't got any of those. Tempted to just save up for that. Now the question is, do we just leave that running and trust that it will still be running when we get back? We haven't got a save. We've got the ship save, I suppose. Right, let's take the risk. Because I want to go to the other system. I'm probably going to need to get a teleport at some point. Oh, I suppose I could... Is that close? That's not far. Shoot this one either, can you? Anomalous numbers station. It's useless as a real numbers station. Yeah, I can always submit another bug report. I suspect it will be fine. I'm not sure if you can 100% rely on the frozen planets having the 200 carbon thing, can you? I think it's more of a... If you don't have large trees, they do it. I don't know for sure. Right, let's go to the other... What I haven't done is I haven't investigated the Viking system at all. You never know, we might find a nice source of nanites or a nice planet to do salvage on, because that would be a nice easy way to get a storage. get my Corvette. Right, so which one was it? They both look similar names. Ayawaji. Yes, what I was thinking, the ones that have no trees, they often make up for it. I'm not sure if that's a definite rule, but come on, let me use this. It's not going to at all, is it? That's got salvageable scrap, and it's a desert planet. So it just depends on the kind of weather it has. It can actually be quite nice weather, desert planets. They just get cold at night. Interesting trees. I might as well just land, I suppose. But no, actually, what I really want to do is find a multi-tool. Oh, that's nice. Bit of cash. I've never minded the foggy stuff and the I mean, I've mentioned before that I think I just see the way I look at things is slightly different. Literally look at things. I don't mind the really severe storm planets that for visibility, where everybody always moans about that. How much space have I got on my ship? Not my ship, my starship. Put that in my starship. You can get really big crash freighters that are kind of supposed to be capitals, I think. Obviously, this bit doesn't change. Total expansion. Nice. 1, 2 spaces. It's nice of it to keep giving me things that I've already got in my inventory. Oh no. Minor settlement. Chance of a decent gun. What's the there is no economies. Right. The alarm has locked the terminal. A message displays itself letter by letter on the screen. Notice a Warman's security scanner slowly turned towards me. Finally got one. Actually, let's... see if we can get another one. Terminal flashes 2 alerts. Presumably the source of the alarms currently ringing in my ears. 2 alerts. After printing out its status update, the terminal presents the options to override either alert. One from the holographic display. From the holographic display, the warnings appear to relate to damaged components within the facility and the presence of an interloper. I'm pretty sure I tried this one last time. Okay, we're doing all right. Loads of caves, there's just no creatures on this planet. But what we want is a multi-tool to spend all these lovely slots on. Yeah, but I haven't really learnt any words at all, and I really want the slots, so I'm going to go for them anyway. And I've got 2, so... And I've got 3 altogether, I think. Where have they gone? 3, yeah. That's not one, is it? That'd be a good thing to finish off the stream with. It would be a nice multi-tool, even if it's just a C-class. I don't really mind. It's just one with a few more slots in it. Yeah, well, at least we've found way of getting some. The question is, I guess it is worth doing the planet search to see what the alternative weapons are. Yep, they are unlocked in this save as well, just as they were in the other save. So, Gravnort, do you reckon it's worth doing a hopping across to different planets to see what the multi-tool is, even if it's only a C class? I mean, if it was an A class, I'd be definitely tempted, but... it's unlikely that a C would jump, but that isn't really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more in terms of how many slots you're likely to get. Because, for instance, this, if I went to another planet and it could be a rifle, but, you know, I could just as easily go to another, I could just as easily get the next one. So I don't think it's worth it. I think it's, we are going to the other planets, but for the sake of this right now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't great, is it? Ionized cobalt, that's easy enough. Hermetic seal, that's easy enough. We might as well. Well, we're going to take it anyway, but it's not a great multi-tool. Oh, we need 5 hermetic seals. I didn't realise. Where did I just put the one I just made? Can't see it. Oh, I put it there. Need more condensed carbon. Of course I do. No, I didn't. Didn't get the machinery. I should do that before I take off. I should sell that, and I should sell that. Sell those. Yeah, they're all broken, but you can claim them for free, so... I'd like it to give you some condensed carbon, but nope. I could put 2 slots there if I wanted to keep this one. It's just it's not a great multi-tool, so maybe I won't spend the slots on this one. What's going on here? Why am I... Oh, of course. I can't switch weapons because I haven't got a different weapon. Oops. This is that weird thing where it doesn't always let you access... No, it's letting me above. Okay. Right, well, I've got another multi-tool. I haven't checked the anomaly. In this system for the multi-tool. Space, I've got 3 slots there. I could probably... Anything else I can go? I'm really not sure if recycling is worth it. What does everybody think? With the small number of nanites you get compared to other methods, it just doesn't seem super worth it to me. I guess nanites are nanites. Can't quite get there yet. I really have not got a very good character yet. No, I'm thinking just like recycling. Residual goop and viscous fluids. Is it worth even keeping them? They're taking up space at the moment. Why didn't I empty it? Have I just not... It's just giving me a free one. Yeah, I'm going to delete it. It's been taking up space. I haven't got any storage yet. I don't really want to just spend the time refining it. Do I have any of my other... No, I haven't actually. Scanner, analysis visor, mining beam. Yeah, I'm not going to take advantage of it, but I just did it twice to prove the point. Let's put that in the other one just to... Actually, which one's better? This one has got potentially more slots. Yeah, this one's rubbish. I mean, I have done in the past, but it's not usually worth it after the first kind of few hours. Refined the nanites. Go back to my base. But at the moment, I'm so limited for space that I just don't feel like it's worth even taking up that space. So, much useful springs.
Received.
I think that's everything, isn't it? I don't think it's given me anything in my ship. Nope. So we've got a couple of scanner modules. We've got a couple of mining beam modules. I think we start... I think I transferred to the other one, even though it's not a great multi-tool. It's good enough. It's going to be good enough now. I can free up that slot. I can free up that slot quite easily. And that one. Probably won't be spending the wiring looms immediately. Yeah. Reloading before I check the refiner. I know it's cobalt. We should have some cobalt. Yes, we do. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Not Starship Exosuit. That's Starship. Probably got too much of this now. Let's consolidate that. Rain. There it is. Thought there's a bit more cave. It's not one. So, first of all, no, I don't want to spend that much. 50 will do. How much I actually need? Not a lot. That and that. Multi-tool. Go with that. Pretty sure I had an analysis visor, didn't I? Yes, of course it did. I think they all do. Now, it didn't have a gun. Okay, let's transfer that in a second. 2 scanner modules. So I'm not going to have as much space as I was hoping. I might need to spend it just to get the most out of this gun that I haven't got. Maybe put a slot there, it could help. Taking one of these. Do oxygen and cobalt. Yes, I'm just sorry. I didn't read the comments. I was too focused on doing that and also grabbing the what I knew were a few marrow bulb around. Thinking. Maybe it's better to spend. Is it worth buying mining wiring looms at all in abandoned mode? Am I going to have plenty of opportunities to get them in other ways? Yeah, so it's just a matter of getting a few modules more at the moment. I want to keep this. I guess what I could do is put, because I've got the space anyway. They don't have to be together yet. I could just move. Oh, I didn't have. I thought I did have a. Am I going mad? Did I? I broke the broker. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize it at the time that it didn't have one, I guess. I have to make one instead, I guess. So I can free that one up. Oh, hang on. Back to the anomaly. Now I'm tempted, if the other one has one, the one that is still going to be there probably, I'm tempted to get that one. At the moment I haven't got any weapons, so I think it's worth it. So we've got a bolt caster there. I mean, I said I wasn't going to exploit it, but yep, Gravnort, same thoughts. So put that there. Close that down. Claim scrap worth minus. How does that even work? I feel like if I actually claimed that, it would probably cause some problems. Got one more and get rid of the worst one. Mining speed, fuel efficiency, mining speed, fuel efficiency, overheat downtime. I reckon get rid of that one. And we can put in. Where is it? No, did I put it there? That's it. I think we decided it was better that way. 1650. Yeah. And then we've got those two. I should find out which one's the best before I start messing around. So if I take a couple out. Right, so minerals, flora, scan radius. I don't think scan radius is really going to be that important. Flora, mineral, flora. So then that gives me. Hang on a minute, which one am I going to keep in there? Let's take that one out for now. One, two, what should be there? That doesn't really matter. That's probably better there. Still don't have the space. I think that is probably not as good as having that. So that will do for now. And then we just need one wiring loop. Reload +2 damage. So I'm reluctant to get rid of that. That's an S, so I don't really want to get rid of that. So I think we're sticking with that and having that slot there for the time being. But I could spend one of these. Put it right there. Or even put it there, actually. Anyway, so it's not so bad. We have a multi-tool now. I'm not going to get rid of that other one because I think it would just cause corruption. Minus whatever that was, 1.6k or whatever. Any minus number makes me a little bit anxious. I'll see if I can swap it for something at some point just to get rid of it. So I'm going to go back to my base, and I think we'll be finished for the day. That's not my base, that's my base. And then the next time, we'll start looking for a Corvette parts. That will give us some storage, it will give us a better refiner. And we can start being a bit more efficient looking on planets for things. So I'll finish up there. Thanks for watching. Travel well, and goodbye for now.